All right, so northern Nigerians have now seen a powerful force that has been able to put them in their place, cut them to size, and of course, serve them their own poison. The last 8 years of Buhari was a government of full-blown nepotism, tribalism, Islamization. But of course, in the past 18 months, we can see the northern Nigerians. And when I'm talking about the northern Nigerians, I mean the core northerners. I'm not talking about the Benues. I'm not talking about the Jos. I'm talking about the core northerners, the Kanos, the Katsina, the Sokoto, and Co, Zamfara, down to Borno. They are currently crying wolves, and this, their group, is heavily led by Malam Nasir Elrufai. Malam Nasir Elrufai in the last 24 hours has been trying to push out some heavy propaganda against the current government. And by the way, many people who know me on this platform know that I do not support Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I am not. But I am a Southerner, okay? I love this country, but there's one thing I do not like, is hypocrisy. Malam Nasir El-Rufai in the recent time has been acting like an hypocrite. In his statements, there are facts there, by the way, but he's trying to push an agenda, and it is called ethnic baiting. You know, when El-Rufai was a governor, he was right under there in government with Buhari. He could have also called out Buhari for Fulanization. I mean, Buhari's cabinet, his cabinet, his media heads, his special advisors, right from top to bottom, 95% of them were from the Fulani extraction, which of course is where El-Rufai hails from. But just suddenly, now that Buhari is no longer on the seat of power, it is Tinubu's turn, and Tinubu has decided to say that, after all, no be only una sabi do this thing. Even me, I go do it. Tinubu is now saying that he is sending away the Fulani man in charge of the eastern and the south oil and gas. He wants to put in Yoruba man, however, from Ilorin. Now, the northerners are crying that Ilorin is not north. Mbanu. The guy that will become the new chairman of NNPC is not a northerner. But engage the northerners in just, flimsy arguments that Ilorin is a Yoruba land. They will tell you Ilorin today is for the Fulanis. Okay, fine. If that is the case, Tinubu says he wants to employ someone from southern part of Ilorin, who of course is having the Yoruba lineage, but they are now crying wolf. No. We do not want this guy. We want another Fulani man to be in charge. How can all the vital, the juicy positions, this juicy department be manned by the Yorubas? I mean, why are the Fulanis always like this? Amongst all this, the people who actually own this oil, the Igbos, the Ijos, who own this oil and gas, are not even crying. They are not crying wolf. They are just looking. The Igbos are looking because they know that Nigeria is a matter of time, it will explode. Nigeria, within moment of time, as time passes, is a ticking time bomb. It will explode, and when it explodes, their biggest dream of living this contraption will be realized. But you can say the Fulanis now, because Tinubu is choking them, frustrating the hell out of them. An El-Rufai who during his time will bribe bandits. An El-Rufai who during his time will just look away from southern Kaduna. And these gunmen, these bandits, this Boko Haram, this insurgents kept on, invading the southern Kaduna farms. The indigenes of southern Kaduna, most of them ran into Abuja, most of them ran into Jos. because he left them unchallenged. He said it wasn't his business. It was under Elrufai that we saw that bandits invaded the Nigerian Army Command. They invaded the Nigerian Army barracks. They went there unchallenged. In the afternoon, broad daylight, not even at night. Took an army senior officer, unalived him, and they video it. It was this under this man. As fluent in English as Elrufai is, as good an administrator an Elrufai is, his challenge, his issues has always remained his ethnic jingoism and religious jingoism. When it comes to objectivity, when he is being confronted by those two, sentiments, it becomes rigid. He loses his mind. He loses his mind. If Elrufai begins to get an appointment now, you just find out all of a sudden he's going to keep quiet. He's going to keep short. So the Igbos are unconcerned because they've already made up their mind that after all, it doesn't matter. We have seen ourselves not to benefit anything from this country. A minister of works who hails from Ebonyi, who promised that before December, Christmas Day, major roads that link to the eastern part of the country will have been fixed. But again, where's Umahi? Where is David Umahi? I don't want to talk about him for too long. Let me go back to the Northerners. Now the Northerners are now clamoring that they don't even have any similarity with the Igbos. That the Yorubas are Keferis, they are fake Muslims. After all, is it not the Igbos that is pushing the Yorubas who are Christians to do everything possible to ensure that Sharia does not become the order of the day, doesn't become prevalent in the Yoruba territory? Trying to form an enemy out of the two. The Northerners are not claiming that our own closer brothers are the Nigerians, the Niger Republic. That we would even rather go with the Nigerians. After all, the Nigerians and we, the Northerners, Cotton Nigerians, even do more business than the Igbos and the Yorubas. The Nigerians are even more trustworthy and truthful. They are now even singing, protesting on behalf of Tichani, the military junta leader of the Niger Republic. They are going all out there, massive breakout of protests against the current president, led by top northern political leaders. They are the ones, they are the undertone, they are the voices behind this grumbling coming from the northern indigenous citizens. They are all shouting. Bala Mohammed was shouting that. So the Bala Mohammed is now, which is the Bauchi governor, coming out crying, threatening the president that we will push anarchy into Nigeria if Tinubu does not dance to their tune. We will do this. They are now promising everything called fire and brimstone. They are saying they will bring the country down. Listen, my Igbo brothers are saying, in fact, I better go and quick. The Yoruba Ronus, or should I say the Yoruba Nation members are saying, please do this quickly. Let it come. Heaven will fall not on one man. If Tinubu will eventually be the savior of this contraption, this cage, if he will be the person that will divide it, let it be. Because we have had enough. The Northerners are rattled, they are angry because Tinubu is not giving them the juicy positions. Oh, Nigeria, I hope you all saw that. It took the light. Anyways, the Northerners are hungry, crying, because they are not getting the juicy positions. They are not the one in charge of Nigeria. They've seen that as their own inheritance. Now they are no more the one in charge of the oil and gas. They've also seen that as their inheritance. They are not the one in charge of the police. Tinubu has taken all these things away from them. They are crying, hey! this man, the policies are too hard. Hey, this man, we will do everything to push him out. Hey, this man, one man called Dr. Gadolo came out. He said, we will flush the people out come to it. How would I want to do it? How you guys want to do it? You want to use your alimajiri? Are you guys planning to use your alimajiri force? Tinubu is a step ahead of them now. He is the one that fixed these northerners that think they are the ones, they are the power brokers, they think they own this country, they think everything in this country belongs to them by birth. Yeah, in fact, today, Tinubu's daughter is the Alimanjiri Director General of Nigeria. What does that tell you? She can come out and issue instructions that Alimanjiri, if any one of them does anyhow, Nigeria Army should. She can also monetize the Alimanjiris. She can tell them, vote for my father, I'll take all of you to Saudi Arabia. And before you know it, because they are religious bigots. She can decide to just pick like one or two people, come 2025, we are taking about 1,000 Alimanjiri for advanced Islamic studies in Sahel, maybe in Egypt, maybe in Algeria. And before, hey, Tinubu Yahi, before you know it, in one, everything. All those are northern leaders who are crying. Hey, Elrufai, who is trying to do everything, push a campaign, a campaign of calumny against Tinubu. You will just see that, hey, everything farm. The northerners are not our brothers. I, as a southerner, I, as a Yoruba man, the only thing that we say we share with the northerners is just the Islamic religion. And we do not practice their own type of Islamic religion. The northerners are mostly Sunni. The Yorubas practice what we call a liberal Islam, Shia. The Igbos in any way do not even have 1% similarity, other than they are black-skinned. And then maybe we share a geographical area that the colonial masters crafted or drafted out. Other than that, nothing. The northerners cannot come out and shout and claim that they are the one feeding the southerners. A survey was just released. The southeasterners are the biggest producers of yam, followed by Benue. And Benue is not. Benues have traced their ancestry that they are even more related to the Igbos, and some parts to the Nupes, who Nupes by extensions are related to the Yorubas. So these lies, fallacies, that the South cannot do without the Northerners, that only the Northerners are the major factor dictating the things, have now been demystified. They don't even know where they belong. You can see they are confused. They are right now on the fence. They are crying for military junta. But you see, why I just respect Tinubu is he knows how to protect his interest. Tinubu perfectly knows how to protect his interest. Immediately he came in, hey, oh yeah, nothing, fear, come on them. All the top military leaders, officers, fiam. Give them money, give them car, give them money, give them car, give them money, give them car. Keep quiet. You went to this one, oh yeah, collect. Imagine if those military officers were still there. Imagine if those military officers are not Yorubas like him. Imagine if those military police officers are northerners who do not want the interest of Tinubu. The northern population would by now every day be protesting that military should take over. Yes, because the Nigerian brothers are pushing the northern youth. They are pushing them. Military took over. You can see it was the Nigerians that imported the Russian flags. Like, you also need Russian influence. You guys, you also call the Russian Federation. Let them instigate a coup. Can't you see what is going on in Mali? Can't you see what is going on in Burkina? Hmm? The northern youth would have been by now every goddamn day say, let military take over. Let military so. They would have been crying, singing such anthem. But they cannot. If the northern youths were at this stage shouting, so people like Elrufai, Bala Muhammad will not speak. They'll be quiet. But they can see they cannot topple this man. Their northern agenda to own in totality the Nigerian contraption, both the north and south, is failing right before them. And they are rattled, they are confused. You can see they are trying to call out the Igbos. Are you Igbos? You people are looking. A man even came out to say that Tinubu should release Nnamdi Kanu now. How about he should release Nnamdi Kanu? He left Sunday ago. He should release Nnamdi Kanu. Pretentious animals. You know why they were doing that? So that the Igbos will be like, yeah, it's true. The Northerners are not on our side. We will also equally be on their side. More, it is far long gone. Una good morning. Otutu wama aboki. Otutu wama. Una I just the open ko. Yanzude odonki ya abugako. You guys are deceiving yourself. You have gotten the equal measure of what you have been serving to all of us. In the past 60 years, Northerners will ensure that all their brothers are the ones holding the principal positions, the principal positions, the major positions. They always do that. Now a Yoruba bigot is in power because Tinubu is a Yoruba bigot. I agree. I said I am not in support of him. But one thing they say is evil cures evil. A bigger bully is one that can chase away another bully. This one now one kind tribal bigger bully bigot comes in. You do anyhow, you see anyhow. Forget about I don't care, I don't send. Everything his son now, the army are now toiling for his son. You know, Lagos is the capital now. The Northerners are in trouble. And my Igbo brothers should enjoy, lay back, sit back, and watch the movie. Bye for now.